Ollie just to keep splurging them out. And those impact grenades, well, they eventually will run out. And now we're seeing Kayak can easily go in and get the rest of it. Still has, actually maybe not, only has 2 left, Ollie. What's he done there that he's misplaced them?
He's either misplaced one. Well, he must have misplaced one.
Thunder could go get it, no? Surely. Oh, Thunder's out as well. What's happened? What have we missed?
A little bit of a disaster. Another stock hatch at least got open. Alamal's in a great spot here to find himself one. Draws for the shotgun in case there is a second on its way. Virtue, he's going to shut down Skiddy. Kayak battling from these main stairs. Going to pop a flash and see if he can catch Alamal off guard here. He's going to have to move quickly though, but he's not quick enough. The shotgun at close range is devastating. Full white flash or not. You can see Alamal there just coming out of those stun effects in time to pick up that last kill.
Defender. Does work for NaVi, but still NaVi, the main issue is getting through this wall. We've seen the nades from below from Skiddy. It did not get the mute jammer, so it's still up and it will slow down NaVi in their progress. We've seen the Flores come in. I suppose this probably is their kind of substitute almost to the sledge. In a way, it's going to open up the hatches. It's kind of working like a grenade in a way where you can move in and try and root out some of these players. That's where Flores does become very flexible, can fit in a few roles. But as long as that mute jammer's up, Virtue is as safe as anything. But Kayak is trying to get the diffuser down, and he will be successful with it, Ollie. What has happened? G2, they even have a Valkyrie, and they still don't know that the plant was going down. Citizen on the main breach will get picked out. Everyone else jumping out of windows, and NaVi just collapsed.
Incredibly light at the moment. There is only Prano playing just inside the side stairs. I think they're going to smoke it off, and Kayak's just going to go straight in. Citizen is moving through to the hatch, though. Blur with the cover there over onto Alamal. The Echo will stop the plant for now. Kayak finds himself down. Citizen picks him off. G2 now scrambling to get themselves back in, but kills are still being picked up here by NaVi. Nath, he's had to dip himself out. Skiddy as well, just outside of stock. It was a push user. That's almost a little bit of a blunder from G2. You really want to try and keep eyes on that when you know that you've already got it downed. Now we've seen a position where NaVi have been able to stabilize. They've got themselves into a spot where Blur is upstairs. He's got a chance potentially to rotate and effect onto that construction hatch, and the plant is going to start to go down. Virtue, he's going to pick up one over onto Nath. Citizen, another onto Blur, and it leaves Skiddy with it all to do. 18 seconds left remaining, 1 versus 2 here. He's got the diffuser, but that doesn't really matter. He needs to try and search out for these kills. He's not aware that there's going to be a player lurking just to his left inside a strip. That player is going to be Prano, collecting that final kill. A just reward for a round spent on a yokai drone.
Through all these concrete slabs, because they know if there is one man behind this big old box, you're not dropping that hatch and getting away with it.
Citizen's got himself a disgusting angle here, just through the crack in a couple of the boxes.
You only died to that once, by the way, and I know that full strength.
He's still going to hit with a swing. He uses the angle to gain the info, but still has to swing out from the box to pick the kill. Skiddy, meanwhile, will take out Doki. So that's going to be a C4 gone if it wasn't already used. Citizen can
like a mirror window, isn't it?
Hit this box. There's nothing that's going to really cause him too much concern. We've got Virtue playing inside of tunnel, so he's not going to worry about that angle. The biggest vulnerability at the moment is how much can Skiddy do from inside of blue. There's a lot of pressure on him here.
Drop comes in. Kayak will successfully stay alive, and we'll try and get a diffuser down. Thunder has limited Virtue. Diffuser going down. Citizen surely can swing and find that kill. Diffuser cold on the ground. Even Alma was looking to hit it from behind, and he swings into Church. Will find the remaining player, and, well, G2 hold firm. A good hold, but NaVi, nothing really going on there for them.
To a little bit of jacuzzi pressure, because that's somewhere that, whilst it is open, NaVi are lacking at the moment. C4 primed and ready in Virtue's hand, as Blur is going to be threatening on these windows on the balcony. Lot to burn through here. Alamal was playing just outside, but has instead moved back inside of the bathroom. He's going to get taken out in a flurry of kills as Kayak, he nails that diffuser to the ground. Virtue, he's on the flank, moving himself through construction. There are going to be M&M players outside as well for him to deal with. This is a tricky one. 1 versus 4. Might go for a little bit of a hop out, could find himself one, and does, but is instantly traded. Nath from above with the cover. NaVi biding the time here for the setup. They've still got plenty of opportunity to gather info as there's around 30 seconds.
A lot of pressure.
All 10 players alive here. Alamal might just be prepping for something here as we do hear the Doki call come in. That is usually the cue to call. Kayak, he's going to try and get that diffuser down, but Doki, he's picked himself up to make it 3 kills, cleaning house on that top floor and then some. Further takes Kayak out as he was trying to get that diffuser down. So yokai drone, there's 10 seconds left. It doesn't matter. Virtue picks up 2. Scrappy and slow from NaVi. And G2, look at Doki. He doesn't know his luck there. He's thinking, what has just happened? I've been gifted with 3. Easy to get hatches open when the two impact grenades that were brought were used on a little bit of a run-out attempt.
True.
Obviously, only being 2 impacts, you're never going to be able to get all the X-Kairos pellets anyway, but you could at least stem that flow for a time. That is, however, not going to be a factor, as the hatch has been opened. Citizen looking to see if he can find any angles through the floor. And NaVi, well, they're quite bunched up here. We've got Kayak playing pretty much directly below the hatch, and he could find one, but instead gets taken out. It's going to be Blur that's the star of the show as he picks himself up a couple of kills. 7 seconds left, and with the diffuser cold, it is not going to be straightforward here. Blur's picked himself up a quad. Thunder pinches the ace, but I'm sure he won't mind.
They're cut off from one another, and this is the main issue that we see with Castrum is it's just so easy to separate the defenders from one another.
Equally, if you look what it's cost a great deal there. We've still got one Selma, sure, but we've no X-Kairos. Citizen, he's got himself into the site. We're not even going to need Hard Breach at this point. Kills are a-flying. C4 from Kayak will land. Prano, he's got the kit, and he is still alive and kicking. Does he know that there's Thunder at the top of those main stairs, though? 2 Toxic Babe canisters still left in hand. Blur, not on a great deal of HP, as he's going to try and join in on the fight. Virtue, he needs to time this well. Blur has managed to escape, drops himself down, and will look to try and likely come up those cash stairs. Doki, he can command from inside of that garage. He doesn't need to commit or move all too much. Thunder eventually will be down. Virtue gets caught in the back by Kai, but Prano's there for the refrag. It's scrappy, but I like it. Blur, he's the last remaining player alive. He's no impacts from below, but has he got any information? He's got a yellow ping, but it is going to be, sadly for him, in the wrong spot. You can pre-fire it all you like, but unfortunately, the plant isn't going down there, my friend. Prano, Doki, they now have to try and hold on. Blur, not got a great deal of health. It's going to be difficult for him fighting his way up cash stairs. There's no real point trying to be quiet and sneaky about this because, let's be honest, everybody knows exactly where you are. He's just going to have to try and take these as gunfights. Uses a Kiba barrier to give himself a little bit of surety on the door, but it's not the door you want to worry about. It's the wall. Area now. We've got Alamau just inside of logistics. Virtue on the hatch. NaVi, they don't need to move, and they are not being given a reason to. So they're playing the right game at the moment by just biding their time and letting that clock tick down in their favor. We did see Citizen go for a little bit of a rotation out of construction. Now's the time when Virtue thinks is the time to strike. Alamau gets cut down. Virtue grabs one back, but will 2 be finished off? Skitty, what a round he's having. He's here, there, and everywhere. Citizen hitting us with a little bit of a spin of frustration, I'm sure, as this 1 versus 3 is not going to be easy. 15 seconds left, and NaVi know exactly where he's going to be coming from at this point. Kayak inside of logistics. Skitty top of main stairs. Bit of an engagement will ensue, and the Alder will win out on that one. Kayak picking up that final frag. Sneak his way back down into the site. Blur probably trying to do similar.
I mean, Skitty did that very early on.
But the rest of G2, they can just sit and drone around him. If Alamar goes, I'm comfortable here, I can stay
He's in the middle of the map, he can go anywhere.
I can do whatever I want to do. Just drone around me and make something happen, and that's exactly what G2 are doing here. Kills coming in left and right. Prano on for a 2K. Skitty, main stairs, last remaining player, 1 minute 15 left. G2, flawless round.
Didn't even hit
Look
the bomb
at what
site.
that means to Doki. Look at him go.
Didn't even hit the bomb site. Of death, for all of them can cover each other's deaths very, very easily. So all of it comes down to Alamau and how well these Candelas can be executed.
Thunder could have a big part to play inside a dirt tunnel as well, as there's no one really worried about that location at the moment. Doki with a huge engagement to win here inside of Blue as the Candelas do start to come through. Blur, however, picks up onto Prano. Second onto Virtue, keeping his team in this one for anything he can. Skitty and Doki are going to trade out 1 for 1. Citizen finally manages to shut Blur down. Alamau as well. Skitty, he's been caught out in the cold. Then he's inside of Blue. He's locked himself into the 1 versus 1. The plant will go down. Citizen's got to come off this and pick up the kill now. Skitty, he knows where it's gone down. He has to use his time wisely. It's a tense 1 versus 1 with the diffuser already down. Takes out the drone, takes out the info. Citizen lands his shots with the bear in 9. Look at these boys. This is going to be their first win here inside of Stage 2, and I'm sure it means a heck of a lot to them. Congratulations, G2.